What's up, everybody? It's your main man, Bennett. Back here and again, as they say, and welcome back to the All About It podcast. Thank you so much for joining us today. And we are in such a good luck treat. Is that how it goes? Is that a good luck treat? Something else, and this, that, and the other, and it's Arielle.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Is it? Do you see what we're working with here? How are you? How are you doing?
You know, we're finally at the end of this year.
2020 was a hell of a year.
Right. I don't think that anything is going to drastically change moving into the next year whatsoever.
No. Do you think anything will change?
No, I'm just echoing Kristen Wiig's monologue from SNL this last weekend.
Right.
She's
Hilarious.
like, hey, Jerry, my assistant, told me that everything would change in 2021.
Right.
And she's like, oh, Jer, you were wrong.
Yeah, you're fired.
You're fired.
Yeah. Well, I do know that this episode comes right before the new year.
January 1st. This is our last episode of 2020.
Oh,
2020.
Yeah. And you know what? There's just so much to be excited about.
I know.
There's so much to be looking forward to, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And heck, I mean, where do we even begin?
Let's pop this champ.
Oh.
Champs. Champagne.
You mean this old thing?
Yeah.
Let's do.
Oh my God.
So why don't you tell a joke while I struggle with this?
So instead of doing a week in review, which is what I normally provide, I thought we'd do a little year in review. And on Instagram,
Oh, here we go.
You just did that with one hand and held on to it?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
I was going to shoot it. Smells like
let me smell.
Champs-Élysées.
Let me smell.
So, you were saying?
So, I asked on Instagram. Let's keep
like
this.
Like a gentleman.
You know people that keep corks?
Nope.
Okay, let's start doing it. Okay, so on Instagram, I asked, what was the highlight of your year? The highlight. Like the best thing that happened to you in a year. And in particular, we're talking about 2020. And when Bargles and I went through these answers, I mean, our hearts just sang. They sang. A few, we'll leave it for another episode. But the majority of these answers made us so happy and so hopeful and so inspired that we think that you will love them too. Thank you. I almost said madame.
You're damn what?
I don't know.
You're damn hubbing. Okay, hey.
Okay,
cheers
we're gonna cheers
to you. Cheers to the end of this. Man.
We'll get into it.
I was gonna say, my mind's going blank right now. My mind's racing. Should probably just take it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Love you.
Cheers. Love you too, doll.
I love you. Oh.
Oh yes, the aroma of like nice roasted almonds.
Yeah, we don't usually get bottles of champagne like this, but worth it for the end of this year.
Yeah, sometimes it's nice to celebrate, do a little refresher that life is worth a celebration.
Absolutely.
And what's, the drink of celebrating is the champagne, as they say. It's only champagne if it comes from the province of Champagne.
So, as I was saying...
Otherwise, it's just sparkling wine.
I think that we should run through really quickly what our highlights were. And we're talking like, what is your greatest, what are you the most proud of? What's the highlight that you took from this year?
So I'm going to be having to ask this, of course, such as customary responsibility that falls behind my shoulders. On the shoulder here is a large weighted chip.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Heavy lies the crown upon the head.
Heavy lies my knee on the desk.
So, what's today's episode all about?
Today's episode is all about the bright side of 2020.
bright side. 2020. Okay.
In August, we did the bright side of 2020 so far.
Yeah, go check
and I
it
did
out.
the same thing, but now we got new answers. We have new fun things to talk about.
Some stuff that has happened from August to now, too.
Totally. And then with us, too, it's like...
Every month of this year, something happened, and, some positive, some not so positive. But what's great about the forward transition of time is endless possibilities, baby.
Absolutely.
Always endless possibilities. So, hey, thanks for letting me know what today's episode was all about.
You're welcome.
You didn't have to do that.
You really didn't drag it on like you normally do.
Didn't have to do that, but I do appreciate you. Cheers to you.
Do you want to take bets on who's going to finish their glass first?
Do you want to take bets? I'll take a bet. I bet it'll be me, and I win the bet.
Okay, so Vargles.
Great glasses, though. Aren't these nice glasses?
I love these flutes.
Where can someone purchase
so
glasses
cute. I think
like
they're
this?
from Anthro.
Anthropology. There you go. Well,
Okay, so what was the highlight of your year, or what are you the most proud of, or what did you take away from thine 2020? 2020 with Barbara Walters.
2020 with Boggles Walters.
Bargles Walters.
Yeah, that's my talk
If
show
we had a
interview.
dog, Bargles Walters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, probably not.
Sorry.
I don't agree with having a dog, so probably will not be entertaining the dog idea. More likely than not. Okay.
Wait, that was a double negative.
So, how's this? My little list is very short and sweet.
Okay.
So, me, I will take my time. Getting the podcast on YouTube, although it's only been, this month,
Yeah.
is very fun. It's stretching a lot of creative muscles.
Yeah.
That's something I am happy with. Something that I wish we had started a lot earlier in the year. Definitely had the time to do it. But hey, it's better late than never, I think. I also, we went on that road trip.
Mm-hmm.
Went on a road trip, saw Lake Tahoe. I'd never been up to Lake Tahoe, saw North Lake Tahoe. Had a nice conversation with people on a boat. A lot of funny experiences. We usually travel at least a handful of times every year, going back years, especially you. Sometimes I go with you, sometimes I don't. But in this case, with this year, we really only went on a couple little trips.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was nice. Got to go to Lake Tahoe and saw some other stuff along the way. We drove from Southern California up to Lake Tahoe, then further north. Then when we came back down, we drove through like the Bay Area. And
Big Sur.
Big Sur, and like down that Highway 1. Had some really good food in San Jose, I think it was.
Yeah, we had a really great breakfast.
Stayed at like a weird haunted mansion that only cost like $70 a night.
So weird.
Super,
no one was there.
Super cool and weird.
No one was there.
Looked like an insane asylum. Insane asylum? Okay.
Remember the black squirrel?
Yeah, there was a black squirrel,
Oh my
like
God.
midnight black, and he was.
I didn't know they existed.
His tail was bigger than his body.
Uh-huh.
So
wait,
that's a highlight. Thank you for bringing up the black squirrel.
Can I tell you really quick?
Mhm.
On my way out last night, remember I had to go do that thing last night after dark?
Yes.
I drove away down that street out front, and the house with the gray cats that you love,
Yes.
5 seconds later,
Raccoons.
and that thing was, no, one of the gray cats ran right in front of the Corolla Sport.
Oh.
And I saw it and I avoided. Like, it was too soon for me to even be close to it. But I knew it was the gray cat that you loved. And I didn't tell you until just now. Go on.
Well, then you got blessed with 5 years good cat luck.
Yes.
So that's very nice. You didn't stop for him to cross the street?
It was literally like a bolt situation.
We used to know a cat, and people would stop their car and let the cat cross the street.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Little man?
Anyway, what is the rest of
What else?
year?
I got introduced to a couple different sauces this year.
Oh, that's right.
I'm a man of simple taste.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, something else I kind of discovered this year was an affinity for all the seltzers of the world.
Oh, yeah. You
Drink a lot of
love
seltzers
a
this
good
year.
hard seltzer.
A lot of, hey, do you work for a hard seltzer company? I don't discriminate, and I'll probably like it. If you want to, and I'll pay. I'll pay. I don't need a job. I'm not asking for a handout neither. I'll pay. I'll overpay. Local, if it's local, and good stuff. What was I talking about? So seltzers are good. What else do I got on my list here? Sauces.
Right.
Had to upgrade my sauce game this year,
Right.
and it was mainly something I'd already been kind of thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
But your friend Lisa of
Yep.
St. Eve Jewelry,
Absolutely.
her and her husband, if you're looking for some jewelry, although the holidays just passed, guess what? The next holidays right around the corner.
Yeah.
It's never too early to prepare for Christmas.
And her shop is
2021.
always open.
St. Eve Jewelry, check it out. So she graciously gave us some little chili oils and some Japanese barbecue sauce, and now I'm addicted.
I know.
Full blown.
I know it.
Full blown a fiend. I put it on in everything.
I
until
know it. I
Until
love
it runs
it.
out. I got some for my brother for Christmas.
I know.
Is that a? Well, he already opened it.
Yeah, he already opened it.
And
He already used it.
right.
It's already been
Right.
enjoyed, Bargles.
What else? I guess the only other, like, those are all kind of small things.
Yeah.
Except
Just the tip.
trip.
Just
Yeah,
the tip.
just the tip. I don't have any big major life event stuff because I don't know. I just don't think like that. I'm more like earth body, day to day, whatever. But working with you this whole year, and this is only the second year that we've done that, I like that. I like that it's, that we get to celebrate 2 years working together.
That's true. Cheers.
So that's a thing, I think,
2
right?
years. Yeah.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Like if you work at a job and you're 2 years in, you're probably getting like a performance review. You're probably having your boss or
I'll give you a review.
like the supervisor going like, you've been calling out a lot, but we like your enthusiasm. Or you, man, you're always here, but you always got a bad attitude. It's like, why can't you just be like the other guy? The other guy that never takes a lunch.
Oh
So,
man, can you imagine?
What about you? Do you have some hallmark moments from?
Well,
2020?
actually, something that I've been enjoying that you started doing is playing piano. And I feel like
that's more tap water.
I feel like
I didn't even think about that. That's
got
better than all these.
You bought a lifestyle piano that, by the way, don't you love that I found that piano online?
LP 120. I do and I don't.
I think it's a 180.
180, whatever.
I not only think it looks cute, which is only the most important thing, as you know. Just kidding. I love that you are so into it. You love it. You do it every day.
Yeah.
You do it at least once a day, literally. And
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you. And you've gotten so good. So good.
I am like a fine-tipped pianist.
And my final That's What She Said of the year. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much.
Bring, bring. That's me playing the piano. I'm thankful that you brought that up because I don't even think about, like, my mind is awash when it comes to like stuff like that, because that is probably the most profound thing I've done all year is learn how to play the frickin' piano.
And you're killing it. You're killing it.
It was my dream since I was 13 to be able to play the piano.
I know.
I've never been able to play it. I've never like tried. When I've played it in the past, it's like not something I've really dove into and tried to like learn the chords and the scales and played songs and whatever. It's more like I can do hot cross buns.
Yeah.
And I'll play that again.
Yeah.
If you're unfamiliar with hot cross buns, I got nothing for you. Step up my game.
Yeah. My God.
So you mentioned for me piano. Thank you for that. But you?
Yeah, I didn't even write notes on this. I kind of want to just let her fly.
You're going off of your breast?
Absolutely.
Off of your chested breast.
Off to my chested breast. One of the first thing that comes to mind is learning more patience this year.
What happened this year to make that happen?
Being here every second of the year.
Oh, okay. That did happen. I mean, God.
So, like you said, working out of this, literally you're looking at it. I feel like the cameras are giving an apartment tour because this is pretty much it. And every time we walk into the kitchen, we kind of have this joke where we're like, oh, this kitchen. Like, God love it, but we're ready for a change. And I feel like I've become more patient this year, So I feel like that is something to be said. But I also think back on how much closer I feel like I've gotten with you, which feels impossible. How could I have become emotionally closer to you?
I don't know. That sounds weird.
But it worked. It worked out that way.
The symbiosis is nearly completed.
Never complete.
No? Okay.
We're always growing.
Fine.
I just feel like...
Wait till you have a baby or something. And then it's like, you're going to start calling me dad. Because I'm dad now. And I'll be like, okay, mom. Like,
that is one of the... Like, I can't imagine. I can. I got a great imagination. Oof. I can picture it.
Well, I'm hoping you have twins, and their names are Tippy and Tipper.
Yeah, Tippy and Tim. Wait.
Tipper. And Tippy.
Tipper and Tippy.
Correct.
Okay. I'll put it in my my notes. So, I just, rounding off that, getting closer to you on a wavelength that I've never experienced with you. And just...
Describe that. Describe this wavelength for the people in the viewing audience.
Always laughing, always hugging. I'm not saying it's perfect, but like, I'm just so happy with you. Not gonna cry or anything.
Oh, well, you can. You are allowed.
I have been lately.
It'll help with the show, I think, if you do a cry. Maybe just one single tear. A single teardrop comes down. And as the teardrop goes down, the camera zooms in on the teardrop, and then we CGI a mouth on the teardrop, and he goes like, wah, wah.
Right.
Because the teardrop is actually a crying baby.
Yeah.
So even the teardrop has more teardrops coming down. Or, no, the teardrop has a tattoo of itself right here. Like a teardrop tattoo.
Yeah.
Because your teardrop has served time.
Oh.
In prison.
Oh.
It's a very sad story.
Oh my God.
Hence... end scene.
So, other than that, I can't believe we got to go to Adobe, and I did Adobe Live. I can't believe that was this year in January.
Golly.
At the end of January, I went to Adobe headquarters and did a freaking live show. Yeah, hey,
shout out Adobe.
Hey, doggy.
Yeah. Where would we be without Adobe and their software? We use plentiful software.
We use Premiere, we use Lightroom, we use Photoshop. The list goes on.
Right.
I mean, I can't believe I got to do that. I'm so honored that I got to be there and do that. And, going to Big Bear with my family right before everything happened. We went in February, and then everything happened in March, obviously. And we ordered really expensive toilet paper online. And just, oh my God, do you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
That feeling of not knowing throughout, March, April, May, low.
Yeah.
Low for me.
It's crazy because the irony,
obviously,
the irony is this, and obviously this is a comedy show.
Yeah.
It's about brevity.
Being like, I love you.
We like to keep things light here at All About It Studios.
Yeah. Trust me, there's a lot we could talk about, and I'm sure that you've thought about it. Okay. I'm sure you've thought about it.
So I look at how myself, my family, a lot of people I know, how they were acting in March, April.
Right.
When there was a brief toilet paper shortage. We went to multiple stores looking for toilet paper. We did.
Couldn't find any.
We had some, I think, or were we out? I can't even remember.
I think we had a few rolls.
But either way,
Maybe
I think
two.
we were down to the wire.
Yeah.
And we picked up more toilet tissue from this website. And here's the craziest part. How crazy people were. No one's wearing masks in those stores.
Is that crazy?
When we were trying to get toilet paper.
Yeah.
No one's wearing masks. No one's and the case numbers at that time also were crazy low in and around San Diego County.
I think there were literally
7 people in the county. 7 people in the county.
Amongst millions. Yeah.
Yeah. And now case numbers are higher than they've ever been.
Oh, yeah.
And it's I walk out and it's it's just another day for some people. And for other people it's I'm in the dead zone. I gotta figure this out. It's like Mad Max, Fury Road, trying to get beyond the berserkers so you can get your Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. We had family get sick and recover.
It's true.
A lot happened that I didn't share. And I think that looking back, it's I've always kind of thought this, but you never know the kind of day someone's having.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, drop a nice thing in someone's bucket every once in a while. I learned to do that more this year. And I was guilty of, forgetting that at some times before this year. I mean, I just feel like so much has happened and perspective has definitely changed for me. You get some more? You get some more viv?
I did. Do you need a little more? No, of course
No,
not.
I'm fine.
There's only one alcoholic
Of course.
in this family.
Of course I don't need more. So, other than that.
That lesson is like, cannot be overstated.
Yeah.
And it's something that I remember when I was learning to drive. And I've probably told this story before. It's something I come back to a lot. So I'm learning to drive. And I'm with my dad, Jerry, the legend. And, some guy kind of cut me off or got way too close. And so I lay on the horn. I start honking at him. And Jer Bear, squeezes my arm and, no, you don't do that. You don't honk at somebody. And I go, and even at like 16, I was like, what do you mean? They put a honk. They put a honk in your car.
Oh my God, you guys.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh my God.
So they put a honk in your car for a reason, right? The car goes beep beep. Just a sound in the street to some people, but to other people, it's a nice warning of, hey, beep beep, get away from me, or you're doing something wrong, whatever. And I need to feel like you are hearing me. But Jerry, with his wisdom, my father, he's like, you don't know that person. You don't know what kind of day they're having. You don't know. This could be the worst day of their life.
Yeah.
And then he expounds on a couple of examples of what a really bad day would be. We don't need to do that. Just use your imagination. But the idea that you are going to have an impact on somebody, that was something I never really took in. And then thinking that you're going to impact somebody, just that one drop in their life, and you're going to come in, leave a little drop, and then you'll never see them again.
Yeah.
And that impression you leave with them is bad. It's like, you messed up here. Like, maybe I don't know. So instead, just don't honk.
Yeah.
And
that's a metaphor for a lot of things.
Assume that everyone is having the worst day of their life.
Yeah.
And that's how you should treat them. Treat them like they need your help. And they probably do. And then you'll realize that you trying to help others and be thoughtful of others will help yourself.
Yeah.
Because then it's not all about you. And then the pain that you're going to feel, because life is pain, life is suffering, it's going to be dull. It's not going to be as intense because you're not living through your own freaking thing. You're living life with all of us. We all get to share it together.
A simple compliment can go so far.
Oh my God.
Anytime I've been complimented this year, just randomly, I mean, it's not like, on the regular by any means.
I've been there. I've seen it. Could just
but
be like, hey, I love your jacket.
That time we went
Ladies
to
do that to each
totally.
other.
That time we went to Parlor Donuts and I was wearing that that sweat set.
Yeah.
And two separate girls said the same thing. They're like, "That is so cute," and I'm like,
See what happens when you wear pajamas in public?
I know.
Yeah,
you guys literally they wear pajamas.
You wear pajamas in public. Girls are like, especially when they're on the clock, they're like, I wish I was wearing
Damn,
that
girl.
right now.
I know.
It's like, yeah.
Then
probably.
they match. Okay. So my point is that
great donuts, by the way, if you're in the Oceanside area and want the best donuts in all of Oceanside, maybe they'll be found at Parlor Donuts.
Exactly.
Check them out.
So it just made me want to, not just that instance, but anytime I got a compliment, I was like, I'm going to tell someone, next time I have that urge, because I have that urge a lot. I'll see a girl at Trader Joe's or I'll see someone somewhere walking, I love your mask, or, that girl at Fraser Farms that said she liked my jeans. Remember?
Maybe she wanted to get in them.
And I was like, it made me feel so good.
Deep in the jeans you are wearing, she was hooked, yet she could not stop staring.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. I had a feeling. No. So, but okay, my year, diving forward. Wow. We both celebrated birthdays at home in April.
True.
And I, when it all happened, I was like, maybe we'll be able to go out for our birthdays in April. Wow. That happened and it was actually really fun. We made the most of it. And, summer came and went.
Our family is an April birthday family, and it's about to get compounded even
and
more.
Haven't said this on the show yet, but my brother and his wife, my sis-in-law, are having a girl in April.
Applause, studio applause, break. Shout out to you, Simon and Lisa, and baby Bash, and future baby.
We don't know yet.
What you gonna call her? What you gonna call it? I don't know. But we do have an Arielle in the family, as well as
Did you just say Arielle?
I did, and a Sebastian. So
people are gonna get confused.
Maybe we need an Ursula to get the whole mermaid clan kind of locked in, or Triton.
Yeah, Flounder's good. So
Flounder's what?
Good.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought you said. That's what I thought you said.
You mentioned Tahoe. Loved Tahoe. Loved Big Sur. We went to Big Sur like a secret. I never posted one story, not one picture, and then I just dropped a couple in the print shop, and it was so fun.
It's beautiful area. One of the best.
You know, that's another thing. Like, I didn't release as many prints as I thought I would. I didn't paint as often as I thought I would, and like having those expectations just did nothing. Honestly. So going into this year, I feel like I'm gonna be a little bit, easier on myself.
Do you have like a list of a couple things that you're like, okay, 2021?
No, I know that a couple things are gonna happen.
Oh, like
100%.
Like what?
Well, one of them I don't really want to say.
Okay.
I have a lot of faith that we will buy a house.
Sure.
I think other things could happen, but I don't want to say yet. I want to keep it a secret.
All right.
Just goals,
So you have secret goals.
That's right.
Secret goals. Secret goals.
So,
okay.
I feel overwhelmed with just, we're so blessed. We're over the glass. We're blessed in every department. And, being in this small space, I still feel, filled up. And although I'm ready to leave, that's natural.
Well,
and it's okay.
The catch-22, the value in living in a place like this is we save money on rent and stuff like that allows us to save. Because if we were in a place that we enjoyed more, we'd be paying double.
Right.
And we wouldn't be able to save money to buy a house.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
Yeah. Why not? And I mean, next year you're going to turn 32.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to turn 33 years old. The age so nice. He's turning 33.
Knock knock.
And Bargle's at 33. It's a really nice sight.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting pretty good. Just from an outsider's perspective, it just seems like every year this guy is just like, really, he's coming.
Oh.
And I think that there's people out there that are worried. They're worried about like, well, what does this mean for me? Like, what does this mean for me and like my business? Am I going to be okay? Because Bargles is coming. And I don't know what to tell you. I haven't arrived yet, so you still have time to like get your affairs in order. But I'm coming to, I'm just taking over.
Yeah.
2021 is the year of the Bargles. Ooh, did I just say that? I want to take it back immediately.
Oh.
The year of the, kind of like the year of the dog, or the year of the cat, or like the year of the dragon. Basically, any year of the monkey.
That calendar that you're talking about, but your face just in the middle.
But they're all like
that needs to be a T-shirt.
Oh my god! It's like,
oh my god! Write it down.
Dragon looks like a dragon. The cat looks like a cool cat. The dog looks like a cool monkey. Rat. You're the rat, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
And then you see me, and I'm like still kind of slithery. Like it's me, but I'm like Danny DeVito from Always Sunny in Philadelphia trying to escape the couch. I'm like naked, but you can't see anything. Like I'm on the cover of Sports Illustrated's naked edition. Is that too many references?
No. I think they get it. Okay. Absolutely.
Whew.
Ooh.
Yeah, I just gave myself chills.
Oh.
And hey, I'm known to do that. Outsider's perspective. Outside looking in.
You know what I was thinking about the other day?
No, never. Was this another hallucination? Some crackles on the top ceiling?
I must be out of my frickin' mind.
Maybe.
Hey, am I out of my mind?
Yeah.
No,
probably.
It's like a real normal thing that people have. So, okay.
Slip through the cracks.
I know. Everyone knows I slip through the cracks at this point. There's the train. Okay. I was going back through my photos because I was looking at photos from Paris in 2019, last year. And I realized how like a wave of gratitude came over
Are
me.
you crying right now?
No.
Okay.
A wave of gratitude came over me. And I'm so grateful that I got to do what I got to do last year because of how I felt this year.
Gratitude is an attitude.
Perspective,
Mm-hmm.
gratitude, cheers.
Requires time to yourself.
Absolutely.
Thoughtful self.
Oh, and by the way, tell me if you felt this way. This year made me feel like everything that I felt about myself or somebody else was made to feel even more sensitive. It's hard to explain because of what happened and the time and the circumstance. Everything was illuminated even more so. So my insecurities, my doubts, everything was like shoved in my face, it felt like.
Wow, that's deep.
And anything that I felt about anybody else, I was like, whoa, I noticed so much more about you. So much more. It's crazy.
That could also be you're spending way too much time with me.
I agree.
Because I'm an analyst. I am an analyst.
Anytime, I just want to tell them, I want to tell every camera, anytime I bring something to Bargle's attention, whether it's something that someone said to me online, whether it's something that someone said to me, whatever, a work situation, I tell him.
And I calculate it on my
little
him, calculator.
And he calculates it.
They're wrong.
He just basically goes like XYZ, and that's why this is the way it is, and it makes so much sense to me.
I could be just totally full of it.
No.
Yeah.
No. And it's not just because I'm so in love with you, it's because you make so much sense. It's true. It's true. I'm not just blowing smoke, but speaking of blowing smoke, let's shut down what we're talking about and get to these.
Oh, I thought
right
you were going to say I was going to pull out a joint and start smoking the reefers.
Oh my God, Dave Ramsey. Can you imagine?
See, sometimes I'm a spender and sometimes I'm a saver.
And I'm a smoker.
But when I got that sweet OG Kush, that purple Urkel, I like to roll it up, wrap it up, and put it under the tree. Okay. Let's get into some of these the bright side of 2020, shall we? Because our bright side was not nearly as bright as some other people. Now, little preface. This was not a bright year.
No, that's why we're doing this.
We look through the Rolodex of the years and you look at 2020, more than most years, for more than most of us, we will see an asterisk that says, no, thank you, not again. Not
Absolutely.
a big fan of that. This was not good. It's bad. I mean, before even the lockdowns and the COVIDs and the this and the that's, hell, Kobe Bryant. I don't know. Sorry. I've been really into Kobe today in my head for some reason. Because he was just so amazing. But all of the bad, I personally think that a little bit of good can outweigh all the bad. So why don't we talk about a little bit of good? This first section of people's responses to what did you actually ask for on Instagram?
I said, what was your highlight of the year or best moment of 2020?
Best moment of 2020.
Tip top, tip of the clip, tip of the you know what.
Tip of the clip. Tip of the what?
It's this.
Okay.
Even though it's been 3 sips. I know.
This is some good stuff.
Your girl doesn't drink. That's one thing. Hey, that's one thing about 2020. I drink less.
Yeah, you look great.
Thank you.
Yeah, you look very well hydrated.
I'm breaking out right now.
Well, there you go. How about our friend Caitlin saying having my baby, her baby Gemma.
Baby Gemma!
She's not the only person that had a baby this year. And you know what? When the person is an older teenager, adult, and they were born in 2020, it's like you gave birth in 2020.
Excuse me?
During, were you wearing a mask while you're giving birth?
No.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh my God. It's just so...
I know. Anyone that had a baby this
year. To all the
year,
people that had a baby. So
and the nurses and doctors who were there.
The nurses and
all of them.
The nurses and doctors and lawyers and this is so
librarians.
Giving birth to my sweet baby girl, another person said. Adding new additions to our family. Our friend Marissa. Shout out to Marissa.
Baby
Marissa
Lana.
the Pissa. Lana Bug. This other person had a baby. This other person had a baby. This other person had a baby. This other person got pregnant.
Nice.
and I got to see my daughter's face on ultrasound. So that's kind of like you're going to have a baby. Same thing. Finding out that I'm pregnant with our first baby. In that little brief statement means you're going to have more than one baby? Okay, well, why don't you take care of the first baby?
Oh my
and
God.
then it preggers again, but, no judgment. Finding someone who loves me as much as I love them.
Wow.
And being an actual love.
Wow.
Whoa.
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 I want to ask, like, what?
But
how do you know? How does someone know for sure?
I mean.
Right? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
About that big.
Uh-huh.
And then.
You know.
You got an idea. I fell in love with my soulmate, and it just turns out he's got a massive. Anyway, meeting my soulmate. Someone did meet their soulmate. Didn't talk about their rationale. I picked up my camera and started shooting again. My bad. That should be in a different section.
Oh. Are you in the baby love section right now?
Kinda.
Okay.
And that should definitely, although
Bargles.
great. Hey, you got a camera? Hey, that's like your little baby.
You gotta organize.
You know when you have like, you get a piano, you get a camera, you get a this, you get a that. That's or a car. Like that's your baby. You treat it like you love it, that little or big thing. So anyway.
Well, I did read something where some author was like, never say that your business is your baby. It makes it sound like a little crying, like.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I love anybody that looks at you or talks business and goes like, shut up. Like anyone that's talking business goes like, hey, are you this way with your business? Stop it. Like not man
no
up.
emotion.
Not man up, but like, come on. Be freaking Don Draper for 2 seconds and think like, did he cry a single scene in that show?
Oof, no.
Fact check me in the comment section below. I don't know.
We don't know.
Probably need to go back and watch it.
I don't remember.
But he was a hell of a salesman.
Oof.
Let's see. The birth of my son, Maurice.
Ooh, I love that name. Bargles loves. He's getting hot. He loves that name.
Little Monsters.
Love that
Fred
name.
Savage.
Uh-huh.
Love the name. Let's see. I had so much growth in my marriage.
Wow.
So you can relate.
Hey, there you go. You can relate.
You can relate. That was your thing. That wasn't my thing.
Do you feel the same?
I feel no different about you as I have for a very long time. So, take that for what it's worth.
I know what you mean.
We've only been together for what? 17 years?
You're Bargles.
Right. I have a name that's not my own, and you gave it to me, and I have accepted it. And I have a name that's not your own, and maybe one day you'll change your name, but until then, again, let's get back to this nice list. I think we were on a good roll there. Our big wedding got canceled, but we eloped anyway, and it was 10,000 times better.
Hell yeah!
You know why it's better? Because elopements are better than weddings. I said it.
Oh!
I said it. Elopements are better than weddings. Don't get it wet. Have a reception and an elopement. You're going to save money, and you'll have a better party, and it's less of a thing, especially this year. I mean, come on. Are you kidding me?
You're going to save $20,000.
Listen, we had a great wedding. I loved our wedding.
I loved every minute.
It was like the United
was
Nations
perfect.
of my friends. Like all the friends from Christmas past, present, and future were all there. All the ghosts were there. And, wearing chains and stuff. And it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
But, kind of like my college experience, if I had to do it over again, I'd make a couple little slight
adjustments.
My suit was a little baggy.
Well, there's a whole story behind that.
Yeah, true. At least I had a suit.
Yep.
We have some more here. How about meeting the greatest man I've ever met?
Wow.
That's all they said. And I like reading into that
I know you
as
do.
deep as possible. Like, that's a novel. Like,
I know.
Did you meet Mark Hamill? Did you meet... Who did you meet? Did you meet, I don't know.
Wait a second. Can we just say really quick that Bargles was watching the last 5 minutes?
Oh, this is good. This should be the highlight of 2020,
This is the highlight of 2020. Bargles was watching the last 5 minutes of the last episode of The Mandalorian.
Spoilers if you're going to go there. Just make sure.
No.
It is so
I'm not
good.
gonna say what happened. I'm just going to say the last 5 minutes, I catch a glimpse of what he's watching. I'm doing my own thing. It's like morning, right? And I look over and I'm hooked. And he takes out his earpiece. He listens on his headphones, puts on the big volume so I can hear.
I'm freaking out.
And he's freaking out. I watch what unfolds and I start to cry. Mm-hmm. I cried. And I didn't even know what was going on.
You have seen approximately 4.5 minutes of Star Wars content in the last 5 years?
Yeah.
And that was it?
Yeah.
And it made you cry?
Yep.
Damn you, Jon Favreau.
I keep saying that I've been crying. I'm not a crier. But lately, I am.
Meeting my boyfriend. Getting engaged. Getting engaged. Getting engaged. Getting engaged. Getting engaged.
All right.
Hey, I got engaged. I got engaged. I got engaged to my boyfriend of 5 years.
Wow. You only need to wait 5 years?
Our friend Amy Lee, getting engaged.
Amy Lee and Britt, we love you. Yeah, baby.
We'll see you in 2021.
Don't give anything away. Hey.
Unify families.
We're going to be there.
Let's see. I got engaged. I got married. I got engaged. I got married. I got engaged. I got married. I got married, and I had a COVID-friendly micro wedding.
Ooh.
Oh God, who doesn't like? I like
wedding.
micro everything.
Ooh.
Micro machines.
You love microgreens.
Oh my God! Don't even get me started on microgreens. Oh, and we bought a house. Okay, well, you got married and you bought a house?
Didn't someone say they got a dog, bought a house, got married, and they had a baby?
I don't know. My boyfriend and I moved in together.
Ooh.
I think a lot of people, there's a lot of COVID babies
Best of
and
luck.
COVID relationships and maybe COVID, there's COVID everything now. Mm-hmm. So I married my best friend and we also bought and started renovating our first house.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. It sounds like a fixer-upper. Where you live in? Waco?
Oh my God, Barkles.
So,
cool it.
Something else. I adopted a second dog a month ago. He's 4.
Aww.
And my 14-year-old old sassy pup is starting to like him.
Oh my God, the way that you read that.
I am a 14-year-old sassy pup. But congrats on the dog.
Oh my God, I love you.
God, dogs did they all go to heaven, so.
See you there.
Obviously, cats, not so much. Let's see. I got married at the Marriage Hut in San Diego with 6 of our friends there. It was so fun.
The Marriage Hut, I've never heard of it.
Yeah,
and I've been in the industry.
Not to be confused with the Pizza Hut.
Oh.
Where they got I got nothing.
Yep.
I got nothing. I was gonna try and do a full-on ad for Pizza Hut real quick, where they got the chicken dippers, $3.99 for 4. I don't know.
Oh, I almost said kitchen dippers.
They got the Cajun dippers. No. Okay. We're gonna cut that out. Oh, we can't. I'm getting a little note in my ear from the producer. Producer saying we can't cut anything. We had our wedding and we got a dog. We got eloped on March 6th in Nollins.
Ooh, love it.
Hope you had a whole table full of beignets.
Hope you had a lot of beignets.
Did you have some lobster Creole spicy jambalaya? Something like that. Get some bouillabaisse in your marriage. Okay. It's new. It's fresh. Fresh seafood bouillabaisse on your marriage. Okay. How about
full body laugh?
Celebrating my grandfather's 90th birthday.
Oh, baby boy. Baby boy.
Baby boy, stay on my mind. Your 90th birthday. I love it. I love old men.
I know you do.
I love old men.
You can't wait to be one.
All shapes and sizes.
I know.
I don't discriminate. If you're old and you're a man, hey, old women too. You're up my alley also. If you're old, probably like you. But old men just have this weird place, probably because I didn't really get to know my grandfathers or, and I love my uncles. I love your uncles. I love my dad. I love your dad. I like older guys.
Yeah.
And I feel like an old man.
You are.
They used to say, back when I was younger and had no friends, they'd say, you have an old soul.
You do.
Yeah. Well,
What does that even mean?
now my soul is probably like appropriately aged. Okay.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
went on a road trip through Colorado over the summer.
Ooh,
nice.
that's a great place to go.
I bet. Oh my God.
Over the summer. Wildflowers?
Rolling hills and the flower. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Blue sky. Someone said that they went skydiving for the first time. We actually had a couple people mention the skydiving.
Ooh.
Is there...
I just saw a flicker and I
Also,
got
I
distracted.
saw a flicker.
Oh.
So this next group of people we can all be jealous of. Person number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 became homeowners.
Girl and boy. Good job.
All girl. All
Gives me
those.
freaking hope, for the love of
people,
God.
A lot of people buying houses in 2020. And
hey, interest rates were low.
appreciate it.
There you go.
I moved to a bigger, better house that I've actually been able to decorate. So, good for that.
Congratulations.
I moved back to Washington to be close with my family. I love that
Love
family is key and important.
Do you think a lot of people moved because of this year? To be closer to people that they want to spend time with?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
They want to have a bubble close by.
Here's some from your sister Beesh.
Okay, I'm ready.
Visiting Big Bear
Uh-huh.
and Palm Springs.
Oof, one of the best.
Finding out that I'm having a niece,
Uh-huh.
which is very nice. And customizing hundreds of pumpkins. And my business made more in October than in all of 2019. Holy shnikes.
That is
I mean,
crazy.
on one hand, I go 2019 probably didn't do that good. On the other hand, October 2020, oh my Nessie.
Nessie?
Like, Bish.
I know.
Love you, babe. Jeez.
I know.
Can I borrow some money?
That would expedite this process.
Plus, I'd like to borrow $10, please. Okay.
Oh, remember the thing about the $5 bill?
No,
I didn't do any research.
Me neither. Some people wrote in spending more time with family. Obviously, this year was kind of interesting. Like, I think some people, they spend less time with family than they're usually accustomed. Some people, they spend more time with family.
Right.
So there's both of that. My nephew, who was born right at the start of this mess into the NICU, is coming home tomorrow. So I think that was sometime this week or week ago. So by the time this airs, that little nephew is home.
Thank God.
And we love a little nephew going home.
Yes. So glad.
Becoming fully aware of the power I have over my own life and what I need to heal.
I love that. Fully aware. I'm out.
Cheers.
I'm out.
You need a refill?
You fill me
You
up
raise a glass
when I
and
can't
there's
stand
a
on
skin
this
off the
chair.
rails. Okay.
By the way, these chairs, there's a few things I want to get when we move out. Dining room chairs. That's going to be one of them.
I want to throw everything away.
Sometimes we have to shoot in here all the time for work, which is great. I love it. Every day I love it. But it gets so messy, and at the end of the day, we just look at each other and we're like, can we throw everything away? Okay? Can we throw it all in the ocean? Actually, no. No. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to say that.
Okay. Hey, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to you, to Jackie Robinson, and to all the above.
Yeah.
These are the squeakiest damn chairs. And
So
you know
sorry.
what? We apologize to our podcast audience at home for the squeakiness of the chairs. Moving on. How about this? This is a great one. Really focusing in on what and who is important in my life.
I felt that this year.
We need more of that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
To focus in on what and the who.
Yeah.
If there are people in your life, please, Arielle and Bennett back here and again, I'll tell you right now, let this be my only lesson of this episode, or maybe any episode of this show. You only got 6 balloons. You're like a little kid walking around a carnival, and you have 6 balloons. They're really nice. You love them. You're going to have them your whole life. don't hang out with people with needles. That's an expression I heard recently.
Love it.
Don't hang out with people that might inadvertently, accidentally, maybe on purpose too, because
Probably on purpose.
Probably on purpose, but maybe just, oh, now you only got 5. You only got 5 balloons now. For the rest of your life, you only got 5. And there's nothing you can do to get another one. Carnival leaves town. So just, who is in your life is monumental.
Yeah.
And if they're not positive, then why? Why?
Well, it's like the same thing as you are a reflection of the company you keep.
Right. Jerry used to say that too.
Yeah.
He
It's
said,
like,
yeah.
it's so true.
Right.
So true.
Multiple people got puppies, kitties, puppies,
Love it.
kitties.
Love it.
Adopting a greyhound.
Ooh.
Adding
Regal.
4 alpacas to their farm.
You are kidding.
Okay.
Okay. Can I ride them?
Probably not.
Are they related to horses at all? Because I'm allergic.
No.
You guys,
no.
I'm so freaking allergic to horses. Can you believe that? I'm allergic to horses. Horses. They're so majestic. What else can I ride? What can I ride?
I think a lot of people are allergic to horses.
All right. I'm going to have to do a poll. Okay.
Someone else said that they bought their first car. Someone said that they got to read so many books.
Oof.
Our friend Jess, shout out to the Steingard family.
Yeah, baby.
Just said personal growth.
Love it.
Which kind of falls
You
into
know
place with
what?
some of the other stuff we've
There's
been talking about.
so much there, and knowing her beautiful soul inside and out.
Oh my God.
There's so much there.
Well, not just with her husband too.
Oh my
Like,
God.
Yeah, and their whole family. We look up to them.
Well, oh my God, so much.
As parents
Yeah.
and whatever. So we emulate them, and
Homeowners.
it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, they're paying for a house, they have
Uh-huh.
kids, and from the outside in, like we want some of that.
Oh yeah.
So keep up the good work.
I just want to see them more next year.
We will.
Yeah.
Someone else said, we got married.
Mm-hmm.
I got my master's degree. We got a puppy. And we got new cars. What game show were you on?
What game show?
The hell? Pat Sajak. Rest in peace.
Yeah. Sheesh.
Anyway, visited Yosemite or Yosemite for the first time and camped at Mount Laguna on my birthday.
Ooh.
Sight!
Who did something on their birthday, I wonder?
Well, who knows?
I know.
Okay, let's maybe rapid fire through some of the
Sure,
rest
sure.
of these. We have passing my child development class in 2020, finishing
Nice.
school and being able to live in the same town as my boyfriend for the first time in 6 years. I mean, I can get that consistent booty. I added the last part.
Oh my God.
I added the last part. Up until the 6 years was written in. I thought I would go a little creative liberty there and just add the additional part. But I feel pretty confident that it's accurate. Finishing my college applications and almost being done with high school. Good luck. Finishing the courses of my master's in my second language with pretty good grades. Not just good grades.
Pretty good.
Damn, those are some sexy grades you got, girl. Keep up that good work, girl. Okay. What else? I was accepted to the master's program I've been dreaming of since 1999.
Wait. 1999?
From 1999, she's been dreaming of this master's program. And now in the year 2020, this girl or boy, I don't remember, rightly recall, chances are probably a woman from your following, I would say she's going to go to this master's program and dominate and prove that she's better than all these other blokes, these blimey mothers, and they don't know nothing. Okay.
I am sobbing.
Someone said I got a 4.0 in my college classes. Well, I don't know how hard your classes are, so, but probably still a very beautiful achievement.
Hey, you know what? I wonder how it feels. Oh.
I'll never know. I went to Evergreen State College where they don't give grades. They give you gold stars and rainbow stickers on your papers and say you did good.
And go into the forest and do whatever you want.
Right. Right. Okay.
Barefoot, by the way.
The moment that I sent in my resignation letter.
Oof.
So that was a highlight for someone is.
Quitting time.
I'll tell you, there is nothing like quitting your job.
Oof.
Nothing like it.
I sobbed.
It is one of one in the pantheon of life events. It can go well, it can go bad, it can go. But if you are quitting, I mean, I've quit with jobs lined up.
Yeah.
I've quit jobs not lined up.
Ugh.
I shouldn't have quit.
That was horrible for us.
There's times where I should have quit, didn't, Shouldn't quit did.
Yeah, not good. Not good for us.
Not very good either way. But
yeah,
it's big time. Where was I? Let's see. I opened my print shop on Etsy in August and got engaged in November. Hey, so shout out to at Shop Atypical Prints.
Love it. If you want to check them out.
At Shop Atypical Prints.
On Etsy.
Yeah, and Instagram.
So, you know what? I read that one and I thought about the fact that you proposed to me on July 4th, 2017, and we launched the print shop on July 17th, 2017.
Right.
And it reminded me of that, like, feeling.
The best decisions we make are hard.
Mm-hmm.
And we always wish we had made them sooner.
Absolutely.
So I congratulate you with your new print shop venture.
So cool.
At Atypical Prints. And I'm not just saying that. I actually looked at them. And
you did?
They're beautiful.
I can't wait to see.
A lot of cool looking doors. And you know how I feel about a lot of cool looking...
Bargles loves a door.
I love weird, cool doors. So, okay. Someone else, our good friend Melissa Crissetto.
Baby girl.
She learned to crochet.
Oh my God.
I've made dish towels and beanies and blankets. Gonna work on a sweater next.
Dang.
Okay. Well. Yeah. He's gonna do.
Can I be your fit model?
Send some my way. What's cool about Melissa that I know, beyond just her recent crochet venture or love, is if you check out melissacrissetto.com or at m.crissetto. Very lovely photography.
Yes.
Prints available
Black
as well.
Black and white. Like, I love it when, people like her post what she does. It's brilliant.
Well, it takes so much more work when you really work in film.
It's actual film, not the kind where people make it look like film.
No.
It's real black and white, authentic film that she developed at home. So cool. 1,000 props.
Yeah, we'll see you in 2021.
Yeah.
We'll see you.
But girl.
Someone else said, following my heart and going all in on my art/painting biz.
Love it.
That's a fan of the show at realist_Rach.
Oh, we love Realist Rach.
Super cool paintings. Prints available at rachelwoodart.com.
Love it.
rachelwoodart.com if you're looking for that last minute gift that it's already too late because by the time this episode comes out,
Christmas.
It's after Christmas, but then you can get it now. You should just get it.
Yeah, whenever.
You know, shop local, shop small, shop rachelwoodart.com.
Realist Rach is so nice.
Something else.
She's so encouraging. She's one of those people that I know exactly who she is. I recognize, I see her.
You know, she's got a podcast.
And I appreciate her. I actually did. I knew that.
Her podcast is called Becoming You with Rachel Wood. If you're, a podcast fiend like we are, and you just need another thing to throw into your Rolodex and you're tired of listening to us talk about nonsense for about an hour, then
that's actually my next
go check
binge.
out Becoming You with Rachel Wood.
It's on my list.
Worth it. So, next is your mother, Carol, starting a YouTube channel.
Mom!
Your mother started a YouTube channel. I am going to say... My mom, the cutest human on planet Earth, started her own YouTube channel, and she has been so consistent. It's so much work. Also, not to mention, she works full-time, like overtime, not just full-time, and she totally plays it down. She works way more hours than she says, and she pulls it off every week with a new video. So proud of her. We love you, Carol. Love you. Can't find ways to love you more. We're trying though.
I literally don't love anyone more.
We will find the ways to show and shower you with our love and appreciation because there's more in store. There's more to come.
And she watches the show every week and she comments on the YouTube channel.
It's true. If you want to meet Carol, meet her in the comments section below.
Yeah, she'll be in the comments.
How about becoming a full-time special education teacher? I should have wrote down who that was. If you're a friend of the show and you wrote that in, please email me at allaboutitpodcast@gmail.com. I'd like to talk to you.
Yeah.
But maybe hooking you up with a print or something like that. So allaboutitpodcast@gmail.com. If you wrote in becoming a full-time special education teacher, email me and I'll hook you up.
There you go.
And finally, on this beautiful, lengthy list,
Love it.
I discovered the All About It podcast.
Honey.
And I landed my dream job.
Those were the 2 highlights of her year? For the love of golly.
I think you got the order right.
Yeah.
You got the order right, baby. Main man, Bennett, again, Bacharach.
Burt Bacharach.
Yeah.
What do you get when you fall in love? A dime is when in face to bubble. So for a feast until tomorrow, I never fall in love again.
Okay, well, you sung that so well. We're gonna get
gross.
We're gonna get a copyright strike. That was so. You did that so good.
Bad.
Oh, demonetized.
I don't put in the full confidence. Like I don't go full
Where
in.
you like touch your like do the run. You know, it's like.
Oh my god, there is a video that I'm going to share soon where I sing along to something when I'm like 10 years old and I do runs. Yeah, the Cockroaches song.
Okay. We need to let no spoilers on
Yeah,
that.
no.
Just let it fly.
Let it fly.
That's the end of my list. That's all I have.
Sparkles. You know what I have to say?
No. Share.
I just wanted to say if you had something on your mind this year or you were thinking about I'm going to start this. I'm going to conquer quarantine. I'm going to do this thing. And you didn't. I'm in the same boat. And it's okay. You survived 2020. And I think that's really important to remember.
Sure.
And next year, let's give more compliments. Let's not honk. Unless they don't go at a green light for 10 seconds.
Hey, if you ever need to put a little fear of the universe in your gut or in your gullet, go and get on YouTube and look up road rage videos.
Oh, God.
And you'll drive a little slower. Or you'll be like, you know what? I'm just going to let that guy go.
Yeah, oh, bye-bye.
I'm not going to follow him home and, shake my finger at him. No, it's like, that's life.
Yeah, that's life.
The universe provides. That's the only other point. If I want to give a second point.
Yeah, please do.
And it's like, I believe this in my guts. I've thought this for the longest time. The universe provides. Gives you all the entertainment you'll ever need. The moment that you are like,
yep,
I got it all figured out. Look at this. Look at my bank account. Or like everything's going smooth sailing. You need to check your rear view. Check your back. Check your six. Whatever expression you feel.
Six.
I don't know. But
you're watching so many cop videos.
I literally just did that. That just came.
I know.
God, I need to stop.
Quit with the interrogation sparkles.
Yeah, well, I love them. I love these.
I know.
And we'll talk about them on the show. There's a bunch of interrogation videos that are worth talking about.
Oh my God.
They're hilarious and very informative. You'll
informative.
learn a lot. But long story long, just be mindful that tomorrow's another day. You're going to have another chance here. But you also could get hit by a bus. So don't live like you have an infinite amount of time, but live like you got about a week.
Why is it always a bus?
Because bus drivers, I don't know.
Okay,
I don't want to
so
cast any dispersion on bus drivers. But
all I wanted to say to wrap it up is we have a new year to look forward to, even if it, what do you call it when it goes into the next realm and it's the same thing? Even if it lingers over the bad stuff. Mm-hmm. But there's new developments in science and things are happening. And I feel like there is hope for next year in terms of getting back to some normalization. You know what I mean?
And go get a dog and go get married and go to Yosemite and go start a YouTube channel and learn to crochet and follow your heart and, learn another language and get a 4.0.
Yeah.
Because guess what? People are doing it.
Yeah.
So why not?
And like I said, if you had hopes and dreams and it didn't, I'm with you. It's all relative. Take it by the horns. Do a little bull ride, but not on a horse, because you'll break out in hives. Okay?
Oh, okay. Wow. That sounds like a beautiful note to end this episode.
Oh, okay. Well, you guys, Happy New Year. I know it's not for a few days, depending on when you're watching this.
Happy New Year to you and yours at home.
We love you. Thank you for listening. This podcast is one of my greatest joys. I'm going to cry.
Oh, no, you're not.
Thank you so much for being
Come
here.
on, cry for the people.
And we love you.
Sign on to our...
I'm getting hoarse.
Sign on to our Patreon account.
We don't have one.
To see her cry.
We don't have one.
No? Oh. Write in the comment section below if you want to see Arielle cry.
Oh my God.
It might cost you a little.
We love you guys. Thank you so much for listening this year. Your support means everything to us. And if you want to see more of us in 2021, I'm going to be ramping up that freaking Instagram, okay?
It's true.
Here I come.
It's true. We need you to like it. We need you to comment. We need you to subscribe. We need you to turn on the post notifications. We need you to follow us on Instagram on Mayman Bennett, Arielle Vay, All About It Podcast. We need episode ideas. We need you to email us at allaboutitpodcast@gmail.com. We need you to buy prints. Arielle sells prints.
Well,
they're pretty nice. Well, we don't need
we
you
don't
to.
need
That's
that.
true. We don't need. It would be cool. And they're cool prints. All About It is a discount code. Gives you 20% off. That's basically Black Friday
year-round
special for our family and friends for the whole year, and is what it is. What else? Anything else? Is that it? Did I cover all the bases?
We appreciate you. Have
true.
yourself a merry little new year, and we'll see you in 2021.
How about a little cheers?
How about a little cheers?
A little cheers to you.
Cheers
My
to you,
dear.
Barkles. I love you. I love your back, and I love your thighs.
I have a patch of hair.
We've been
on my
doing
back.
skin to skin lately. It's been
true.
great.
They say do the 10-second hug.
And we do skin to skin.
I say lift up your shirt. And
We get
touch belly buttons.
yeah, a couple times a day we lift up our shirt and
Just gonna keep holding
we
this up.
touch bellies and we call it skin to skin, and that's how we hug.
Listen, really hard to be mad at somebody when you're touching bellies.
Yeah, it's really hard.
So
Especially
I'm
when-
not like
especially
I'm
when
not
it's-
like a relationship doctor therapist over here, but if you're having a little bit of a moment, we'll say, have a little moment with your man, your woman, your anything, just put tummy to tummy and just
Try it.
do a 10-second.
Just try it.
Just a 10-second tummy to tummy.
Just go up to them and say, "Hey, it's time for skin to skin." Okay, cheers to that.
Say, I want 10 seconds and I want them now. And they'll be like, okay.
Cheers to skin to skin. Cheers to you guys. We love you. Happy New Year, and all about it.
Till next time.